Fatalis is a whole ass. What's up, gamers? Your boy Beast Gamer Kuma here with my review of the latest event, Fatalis, which is the end game. I'm talking about the complete end game. There's not going to be any more updates to Monster Hunter World Iceborne. This is the finale. So what does that mean? We might get a part 2 maybe or something, but yeah, we got the Halloween event going on right now, but I want to touch base about Fatalis. I finally defeated this sumbitch. Thanks to the help of Darren, his crew, all the people in his community, awesome Monster Hunter community that I found and feel welcome. Awesome people. So not just Darren, Logic, New Logic, Angelica, Diesel, Player One Dylan, all good peoples that helped me, and I had to relearn a lot of stuff so I can be better. I mean, I had over 800 hours of Monster Hunter. I know that's not a lot for some. I'm not even at 999, but I'm growing there. I just played, and I realized how difficult I made it for myself to play these games for these years. But still, I learned. I got my armor set and weaponry up to a higher level. I'm into the Guiding Lands more. But yeah, we're talking about Fatalis. This fight, this monster has to be the most difficult monster out there. Worse than Ruin and Gigante, worse than Behemoth, worse than any Arc-Tempered monster, because I just beat Arc-Tempered Valkana last night, and that was pretty dope. Not too bad, but even worse than Arc-Tempered Kirin. But man, Fatalis, I could imagine if he was Arc-Tempered. I could imagine if he was tempered. It, he, she, I don't know what gender this monster is, but damn. Hard. And it takes a lot. You're gonna need a healer into this group. You're gonna need a healer. But the mechanics were pretty fun. You have to utilize the board if you must. Some people don't, but I try to use as much tactics as possible. I'm throwing bombs at this sucker. I'm hitting him with the cannons. Mobile infantry. All of it. And there's phases. 3 different phases that you have to survive in 30 minutes. The first one that you have to fight, though, is solo. As some of you know, you have to fight him solo to get to the initial special event, where you finally get to the map. You got like 5 or 6 feints that you can do. And then when you get into the optionals, you only have 3 feints. And oh my god, it's just, wow, this fight was just bananas. But it was the right type of challenge to really show all that you learned, all that you've done, your end game gear matters. So what I had set up, Critical Eye, level 5 Divine Blessing to help me out. You have to get your armor over 1,000. Flame resistance is a big must, because this dragon brings out all the hotness. Mind you, it's weak against dragon and fire, which is weird when you think about it. But the phases, it will one-shot you if you don't have these prerequisites done. I mean, even with the stuff that you had, I've seen it one-shot people no matter what, so I don't know what to say about this monster. It was just unpredictable. Well, not unpredictable, it's predictable, but some of the animations kind of get on my nerves because of the tail. It's like the tail can damage you, and the tail can't damage you, but you won't be able to tell if that tail is going to damage you or not. And that was kind of a tongue twister. But in that sense, you got to be careful. I'm a glaive user, so I'm either jumping around trying to dodge anything. If it's doing a 360 attack, you can't even jump over that damn thing. It's going to get you no matter what. Your best bet is the Immortal Dive. That's your best bet, except for when it does its flame attack, and each of its attacks work like a cone. There's a cone of death, so you need to get out of that kill box. That kill triangle, you need to get out of it. Either go sideways, never go towards, always go sideways. Especially when it goes in the air and shoots its flame, you might survive if you get out of it, but then it goes into a bigger flame that's just going to take all your damage away. So get out of it. Your flame mantle is not going to help you. Your temporal mantle is not going to help you. You're just going to die. 3 phases. Once you get to its final 3rd phase, its chest is going to be open, and that's the sweet spot. But be careful, because it will try to dive on you. What it does, its tactic is to replenish its defenses, is to slam on a monster hunter and to infuse it into its chest, where it's taking away your defense while infusing it into its own to give it more maximum defense. That is trickery, sir. That is trickery. Now, the weird lore about Fatalis is that it used to be a wizard that got turned into a dragon. And it made me laugh because I was like, that sounds like Dragon's Dogma in a way. But the other one that I totally agree with is that Fatalis has been around for so long, it learned how to fight hunters better. So don't think of this as a dumb monster. Think of it as another hunter that you're gonna have to fight, but it's in a bigger and monstrous form. So you just gotta be careful with that. All in all, I have to say, this fight was, I want to say, 4.5 out of 5. It was difficult, but it made you wanting more because you knew what you was going to get at the end. Breaking its head is a must. You got to break that head completely so you get all 3 eyes. If you break it halfway, you can get 1 eye at the end. So it's not totally bad. They do reward you even though you fail. But you want that big reward. And trust me, the armor and the weaponry is worth it. I have the insect glaive. It's animated. The eye moves, which is freaking me out. But I'm doing 1101 damage. And that's just damage without even augmenting it yet. So I can imagine how bad this glaive is going to be when I augment it. It's going to be sweet. So yeah, hook yourself up. I would definitely fight Alatarion. I'm probably saying that wrong. Use its weapon if you want to, or you can use the Stygian Zenogre weapons. That works well with it as well. So I'm seeing that both longsword and dual blades are your best bet against Fatalis, especially if you want to solo it. I might make me some dual blades. I don't know yet, but I have to give this monster 4.5 out of 5. It was a great fight. I give it props, and it gets my respect. Once again, thank you to the nice Monster Hunter community I found on Twitch. Darren, Angelica, New Logic, Diesel, Player One, Dylan, Joker. All of y'all awesome peoples and made the experience fun, and I learned a lot. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for being patient, by the way. Well, other than that, yo, I want to hear your thoughts on the Fatalis fight. How do you feel about this endgame monster? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like and subscribe button. We have 408. We're trying to get to 1,000 before my birthday in January, but we'll see what happens. No pressure. No pressure. If you dislike, that's okay too. All in all, feedback is welcome. So in that, hunters, hopefully I can see you in the Halloween event. And as always, beast out. I don't know why I did this. I'm just doing it just because.